Do you know a black man paid for his freedom 3 different times because slave owners kept stealing his money and selling him again? It sounds impossible, but it really happened. His name was Moses Grandy, and before he became known around the world, he was born into slavery in North Carolina during the early 1800s. Moses was not an ordinary laborer. He became a highly skilled boatman and captain, navigating dangerous rivers and waterways that many others feared to travel. His skill made money, but there was one cruel reality. No matter how hard he worked, he still belonged to someone else. So Moses made a deal with his master. If he worked extra jobs, saved enough money, and paid his master for his freedom and they agreed price, he could buy his freedom. For years, Moses worked relentlessly. Long days, long nights. Every coin mattered. Finally, he saved enough. The amount they agreed was paid to his master. The deal was complete, or so he thought. Instead of honoring the agreement, the master took the money, kept Moses in bondage, and sold him to another owner. Just like that, years of sacrifice disappeared overnight. Most people would have given up, but Moses didn't. Under a new owner, he started over from nothing. Again he worked. Again he saved. Again he sacrificed. And eventually, for a second time, he raised enough money to purchase his freedom, hoping this time had to be different, but it wasn't. The second enslaver took the money too, and betrayed him exactly like the first by selling him to another person. His freedom was stolen. Again. Imagine spending years earning enough money to buy your own life, only to watch someone steal it from you twice. But Moses Grandy refused to surrender. A third owner, a third attempt, a third mountain to climb, and somehow after everything he had already lost, he started over once more. This time he finally secured his freedom. He was legally free, but freedom did not feel complete, because the people he loved most were still trapped. His wife was still enslaved. His children were still enslaved. And Moses knew exactly what slavery could do to a family. It could separate them at any moment. So instead of disappearing into safety, Moses stayed close to danger. He kept working, kept earning, kept fighting, not for himself anymore, but for them. His story eventually reached people far beyond America, across the Atlantic Ocean, in England. When people heard how a man had paid for his freedom multiple times only to be cheated again and again, they were stunned. Moses spoke about the cruelty he had endured, about families being torn apart, about promises that meant nothing when made to enslaved people. His words moved people, and support began to grow. The same system that had tried to break him for decades had failed, because Moses never stopped believing his family was worth fighting for. His story was eventually published in 1843, not as fiction, not as legend, but as his own testimony, a record of what he had lived through, the story of a man who had his freedom stolen more than once, yet refused to let anyone steal his determination. Because Moses Grandy proved something extraordinary. They could take his money, they could sell him again, but they could never make him stop fighting for the people he loved. If this is your first time hearing this, comment "first time." Not every hero makes it into textbooks. Histora brings them back. Follow Histora for more truth. This is Histora.